Hey guys, it is Runny Prep Cal. We are back with another video, and today we are doing a cooking with Calvin, and we will be making over East eggs, also known as runny eggs, also known as fried over East eggs, whatever you want to call them. And we're going to be making bacon or sausage with them. I haven't decided yet. But let's get straight into it. It is 6:30 in the morning. Waking up super early because I have to do homework and make a video. So I just threw on a sweatshirt and some shorts. So it's really not that much, but yeah. And we're gonna also be making a smoothie. But let's get our eggs out. But you always want to make your meat first. So I think I'm gonna make bacon because it's always like the go-to place. Bacon, thank you. Now we're gonna put it right here. Oh no, we're gonna put it right here, and I'll come right back to you. Now we have our pan, and we're gonna be making the bacon first. So we have to get our lighter, which is gonna be right here. You're gonna wanna. There we go. Our stove is a little bit messed up in the head, but that's okay. Now, you don't per se have to use like spray butter on your like meat or bacon or whatever you're making, but you can just so it cooks easier. And you never do it on the stove because that can start a major fire. So we have that, and I'm gonna make 3 pieces of bacon. And so I'm just gonna get those out of there. 1, you're going to lay it down. 2, you're going to lay it down. And 3. Now, you don't want to touch these when they're on there. And you have them. And you're going to use a spatula to flip them over and over. But, yeah. So, I can put my bacon away. And then you can come follow me. Yep, over here. So now I have to wash out this so we can make this smoothie. So see you guys when I'm done with that. Now we can start making our smoothie. First, we are going to get the frozen fruit. This includes strawberries, pineapples, peaches, mangoes, and it's really good. It's a really good mix. So now I'm just gonna let that in there. Get some more strawberries in there. Nice. Now we're gonna get a peach and a mango. So what is the mango? What are you doing? There we go. Now we can get our banana. But now you can join me back over here, and you will see we have to flip the bacon when it starts to like sizzle, and there. So now you see it's burnt, brown, whatever, and that's when you know to flip it, like, because you're gonna hear it sizzle, a lot of sizzles, and you're gonna have to cook it up. So let's go on back to this smoothie. Now with this smoothie, you can see the smoothie and the bacon. So now with this smoothie, we can add the bananas, which look way overdue, which I do not want to put in my smoothie, but you can just cut out the brown parts that you don't like, or you can keep them. Doesn't matter, because it's still going to be healthy for you. Some people eat banana skins. Some people eat black bananas, which is really weird, but, well, it's weird to me, I guess, but, yeah. So now we can break up the banana so that it fits. And we could just throw that in there. And now we can, oh jeez, I almost dropped the other one, Jesus. Now I could get to this, and 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 this. And I could do that. Break that in there, and I could do this, and break that in there, break that in there, break that in there. Now, we're going to get some juice, or you could use milk. It does not matter. But we are going to get some, no, I'm going to get some nectar. Now, it doesn't matter which nectar you have, as long as you're okay with it. But let's just come back to the bacon for a second. Now, you can see white parts on this bacon. By the way, it is turkey bacon. Now, you're just going to flip that over, and flip that over. Doesn't seem done, so I'm going to turn it up to 3. We're going to come back over here. And wham bam. We have this. Now, my fingernails don't like me, so I wouldn't recommend to do this, but I have no hair. You can use the nectar. We use nectar to put in this, or you can use milk, doesn't matter. But now we're going to blend this up. So now if you look, the bacon isn't really cooking well, which is surprising. So I'm going to add more spray butter. Looking real nice. We're going to turn that up to 6. And I'm going to start blending. See you guys when the bacon and the smoothie is done. Guys, so now we have our plate. The smoothie is done, so you could hear. And now we're just going to dump these onto our plate. And get ready to make the eggs and waffles. Yes, I want waffles. Now we have our smoothie, which we can take off and then pour into our cup, which I do not have yet. And now we have our 3 pieces of bacon. So we can get started on the eggs now. Deuce. I'm making waffles. I'm making 2 pieces of toast. 2 pieces of toast. And now we're going to make the eggs. So first, you have to use either spray butter or butter. So now I'm going to come to the side and I'm going to spray. So now we can turn it up to at least 4 or at least 3 and we can crack the egg. When you're making over yeast eggs, you don't usually crack the yolk. You don't crack the yolk like you usually do with fried eggs. So, and there's multiple ways to make them. So you could either like get a regular pan, and you could put like one of those things you put on pots to cover it, and then it'll make an over yeast egg automatically. And for some reason, this pan does not like me. Or these eggs don't like me. But, yeah. And when you're doing over yeast eggs, I already said you don't crack the yolk. You flip it when it gets hard enough or when it gets white enough. Like when it's not, like, all watery. So, like, say this one is getting there. But, just like a little bit more. And then you flip it to the other side. And then the yolk stays in. For you guys, it looks a lot brighter than it is. But yeah, see you guys when it's time to flip it. It should be time to flip this one. So now you just gotta find your way under it. Just find your way under it, or sometimes you can tilt the pan to where it can come off. And now, just get under the spatula, or you could grab the end and flip, and there you go. Now the egg is flipped, and the yolk should be meeting its maker. So now this one could be potentially ready if it was to come out of the shell. So now you just like gotta move this one around so it doesn't stick to the pan too much. But that's only if you didn't use enough like spray butter, because it'll move around quite fine. Then you could like just flip it over and over again once you see that the yolk is like inside and it's hardened. And bam. Now that egg is done. So we can bring the plate over and we can, oh geez, I almost just dropped the bacon. We can bring the plate over and we could just ease that onto there. See? Now, it's time for this one. You need to come out of your shell. Well, you came out of your shell already, but you get what I'm saying. Now, it looks like he's ready to go. Or she, not assuming egg gender, but it looks like a birdie. And now, we're going to get this. Ouch. Stop being bully. Harassment. Ah. Okay. Ah, just, there we go. Now, sometimes you can tilt the pan, but that's like sometimes, and now you can flip, and there we go. We're just gonna spray more around so it can move around, and bam. Whew. So now, if I were to flip it back over, you wouldn't see like the yolk all spattered around on the egg like a fried egg. You can see this one lump, like you can see this one lump, but you can see all the yolk. Now I'll show you in a second. Now if we can come over here, you see the smoothie, you see this. Now, bam. Bring the egg over, and we could just slide it off here. Now, most people tend to think that over East eggs are nasty, but most adults, and sometimes me, think they are delicious. Now we can get our 2 pieces of toast, and I will show you the magic of an over East egg. Now, over East eggs, as I told you, the yolk is inside. So, if you were to poke it, and you were to press down, or, come on. You have this, you have this, you have that wham, bam, yes, ma'am. Wait, no, that's a little weird, but okay. But you can now see the yolk is busting out of the egg. And if I could be able to get them apart, now you can see the smoothie. It looks yucky, but it is so good. But I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Random Crap Cow, and see you guys in the next video. Deuce.